Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media. I'm here in Dubai for Breakbulk Middle East. We're in the studio, and I have another panelist with me here on building the business case. We were talking about building the business case for technology. This is Urs Schaerer from Bertling.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's great to see you, and it's nice to see, I think it was nice to see the diversity on the panel, to have a big forwarder on it as well.
Yes, certainly. It was interesting to have all the aspects from technology provider, consultancy, ship or cargo owner, and as well freight forwarding industry.
Absolutely. So where would you say Bertling is on technology or digital transformation?
It has been for a long time, for the last 15 years, a focus that we build a platform where we are flexible and fast in integration with clients. So we have our own IT department, we have our own developers, we have around 30 developers who are constantly developing our system. And my experience with Bertling is not just working with them, but as well as a client. When I worked for TCO, for Chevron, I experienced how fast I can implement and integrate into the system the client. It was shocking for me to see with 3 weeks a mega project being completely implemented and functional.
That is amazing. Sounds like a miracle.
Yes, it is. I think miracles are difficult to handle, but sometimes we can do that, yes.
So, well, coming from that perspective, what advice would you have for other companies who perhaps are not as far along? How can they get started and embark on that journey?
I think that there is two areas of embarkment into technology. One is transport management, managing your actual transports, your shipments, knowing where they are. And the other thing is where I'm spending at the moment most of my time is on how do I plan a project properly, how can I execute, and how can I then use a hybrid solution to blend the two datas together, the planned data against the actual. And that's for many clients, or for the bigger clients, a major aspect, that they really have proof of how the logistic performed against the planning data, but as well to react early enough to counteract to any instances that happen, that you can react back quickly. And over the last 3 years, we have seen blockage of Suez Canal and things like that. We're looking at the moment on a project which is in a typhoon area. How do you restart after typhoon? How do you handle this project during a typhoon season? And that are the interesting parts for me, where I think technology needs to go in more predictive forecasting and live real-time data analysis.
Right. That is so interesting, really, to model different scenarios, of what can happen. As you say, then you can react so much faster and get that job back on track.
Exactly. You catched exactly what I was trying to say. Yes, no, fantastic, yes. This is, I think, technology is still, we are still far away from being perfect, but I think important is for the company to understand, what do I need? Do I need independent data? Do I need shared data? Integration with carriers is still an issue. Even the container carriers are not harmonized their EDI integrations. So you still need to 7 or 8 integrations with container carriers in order to have your data. So it's a question, do you want to do this yourself? You want to buy it from companies that offer this as a service, as SaaS product? So there is the different possibilities, depends what you want to do, to which scale you want to do it. And I think important is what tech stack you are applying for your own project, to get this off and onto the road.
Yeah. Well, that's what we all want, right? So that's great. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. It sounds like really good advice.
Thank you very much.